Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Katie gives in to a romantic reunion by kissing Bill. According to the bold and the beautiful, Katie Logan gave Bill Spencer a kiss and gave in to their passionate reunion. Let's talk about the good news as well as some concerning red flags that surfaced during Monday's B&B show. Bill encouraged them to persevere even though Will Spencer didn't want to subject Elektra Forrester to all of this Luna Nozawa turmoil at the Spencer home. Katie gave Elektra a motivational speech on the value of following your heart and clinging to love, even though she didn't want Elektra to feel under pressure. After leaving the house with Elektra, Will realized that Elektra would always be a part of his future. But since Elektra didn't have to accept that future for herself, Will handed her a way out. Elektra acknowledged that she had thought about it, but she also realized that the one thing that had been constant throughout it all was her love for Will. In light of this, Elektra became even more devoted to Will, and believed that they needed to take a chance on love. Once they were back inside the estate, Bill gave Katie a stirring speech in which he expressed his wish to rejoin their family and requested her to return home. Although Katie was aware that their family was currently going through a crisis, she believed that things with Bill were better than they had ever been. Bill begged Katie to come home, and since she couldn't resist, they kissed. When they were eventually reunited, Bill and Katie both shed joyous tears. She discussed all the commotion in Luna with Donna Logan Forrester and Rich Forrester at Brooke Logan Forrester's house. Concerns about Katie's heart were raised during the conversation, which then turned to Bill's desire to make amends with his family. Although it was clear that Rich didn't like him, Donna and Brooke had noticed a shift in him. Steffi Forrester Finnegan paid John Finnegan a visit at the hospital. It seemed as though B&B was hinting at another medical scare because Steffi was also concerned about Katie's health. After discussing Elektra and Will, Finn thought back to his poignant reunion with Steffi in Monte Carlo. In addition to Finn's guarantee that love will always find a way, there was a flashback. According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Will and Elektra still have some obstacles to overcome. Say it's not true. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Jacqueline McInnes Wood is likely to quit the soap opera. For all the information you require, continue reading below. There are rumors that JMW may soon bid farewell to her soap opera days, according to Soap Central. And that's not just because her character has recently become somewhat contentious. It's also because the actress appears to be very busy with her 5 children at home. Because of this, some people believe she will give up acting for the time being in order to concentrate on being a mother and raising her family. Taylor's dancing, Elektra's move, and Luna desperate. For the next 2 weeks, spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful are available. Deacon Sharp and Taylor Hayes should become further closer, according to fans. Finnegan, Steffi Forrester, tries to be a detective. In addition, Luna Nozawa's desire to escape prison intensifies. Let's discuss what will happen in the CBS soap opera as we continue to read. Let's discuss what will happen during the week before moving on to the weekers. Please scroll down if you wish to go on to the 2 weekers. Sheila Carter Sharp and Deacon are back together. Although she is happy and gives Taylor credit, Deacon hasn't been completely truthful. He only returned to Sheila after Taylor rejected him. But instead of focusing on himself, he constantly shifting the therapy conversation to her. Deacon and Taylor can be seen dancing slowly and intimately at Il Giardino in a preview film. How likely is it that Sheila will discover them together? Hope Logan is caught off guard by an interrogation at Forrester Creations. Steffi is beginning to wonder why her mother would force Deacon to return to Sheila. Additionally, Steffi questions why her mother never brought up Deacon's counseling. Given how close Taylor and Steffi are, this is concerning. Hope is questioned about it by Steffi. Hope doesn't like Sheila, but she also doesn't want to criticize her father. Hope will inform the brunette that Deacon has benefited from therapy. Additionally, fans will witness a significant development in the romance between Will Spencer and Elektra Forrester. They upload a picture of themselves smiling in front of a house after deciding to move in together. But the drama around Luna hasn't ended yet. Luna is shown the picture, which has been shared on social media, by a prison guard. The prisoner completely freaks out and finds it unbelievable that Will and Elektra are starting a life together. The young lady says she must leave. Fans will see Carter Walton's ongoing affair with Daphne Rose during this week. Hope and Liam Spencer will carry on with their wedding preparations in the interim. Hope will need to speak with her father because Beth Spencer does not want Sheila there. Knowing Sheila, she might still show there, but will Taylor be Deacon's date? Taylor's new love, Deacon's payback plan. According to previews on The Bold and the Beautiful, Deacon Sharp betrays his wife while claiming to want reconciliation. Because Sheila Carter Sharp wears Deacon's ring, soap opera viewers are aware that lives are in jeopardy. It is never advised to cross Sheila. However, Deacon is seeking retribution on two fronts since he believes Sheila has wronged him. Deacon voluntarily married Sheila because he loves her. It seemed excessive to have him distance himself from her after discovering Luna Nozawa's existence. Fans, however, are aware that suspension of disbelief was used to create the current plot. Sheila did not provide her grandchild life-saving surgery. That was done by Lee Nozawa. Additionally, she took her unconscious son's daughter to a protected area after fabricating a death certificate. Sheila was not part of Lee's intentions. Rather, Sheila found the truth in a setting that was somewhat comparable to that of John Finn Finnegan. Fortunately, she refrained from hitting Lee on the head during that incident. Sheila was put in a difficult situation by Finn's adoptive mother, rather than his biological one. Luna's life would have been in danger if she had told Deacon. Deacon failed to give Sheila the much greater benefit of the doubt that she deserved. Tissue with scars. You can use that euphemistic word to describe what Ridge Forrester's activities produced. He had an amazing ninth marriage as a result of his back and forth between Taylor and Brooke Logan. When Ridge saved Taylor from the drink in Italy, they were engaged. After moving back to Los Angeles, California, he broke his word to Taylor and remarried Brooke in the executive office of Forrester Creations. Just like this pair, Taylor is in a condition of rebound and is able to maintain that subjective view. Deacon hates Ridge because she wants Kay's character and they both adore Brooke. Bridget Forrester Cannon's character never had the upper hand against Ridge, with the exception of the part of the story where Brooke was obsessed with Deacon, who was married to her daughter. Deacon and Brooke are only connected by Hope Logan, and that is insufficient. But instead of being content with Sheila, Deacon has made the decision to pursue Taylor in order to exact revenge on Ridge. The paragraph above may be a true assessment of Deacon's actions, even if he doesn't acknowledge it to himself. As their dance at Il Giardino demonstrates, Sheila will discover that he is after Taylor, thus his behaviors are incredibly careless. Sheila recently had a great sense of relief when Deacon came home, and they seemed to move past their disagreements. However, Sheila's heart would soon be cut, shattering this brief moment of tranquility. Her past suggests a terrible retaliation. Katie and Bill reunite as Elektra promises to Will. However, ominous clouds are developing above. Will declares at the start of the episode that he loves Elektra too much to subject her to the lunacy of his life. Bill is adamant that the two of you have to get past it. Giving up is not an option. Bill then tells Elektra that Will's first inclination as a Spencer is to defend the people he cares about. Well, similar to how Dad got Luna sprung. What self-awareness? It's Katie's time to remind Elektra that Will would always put her first, and would never want her to feel under strain. Katie says, "You must cling to your love, and it will guide you through this." Even the worst-case situations for the couple are minimized by her. Above all, stay together and follow your heart. Will is reassured by Elektra outside Bill's that his parents haven't been overbearing. He still worries that if she is with him, she won't be able to be at peace. Does she believe she can accomplish that in his arms? Bill and Katie talk about the value of having a companion inside. Then he changes course a little, and says that Will also needs the support of the strongest family he can have at this time. He wants Katie to return home because of this. Without ever using the word rape, Brooke, Ridge, and Donna describe Luna's rape of Will at her house. They are particularly concerned about how the lunacy may affect Katie. They both agree that she is strong, but Storm's heart can only handle so much. Before long, the subject of Bill's desire to reunite his family comes up. Brooke says, "I'm sure Katie can rely on his love for her and the kids." In response, Ridge contends that Katie is more deserving than his archenemy. The Logan sisters are totally on Bill's side. Donna contends, "He's different now. His priorities have completely shifted. And this time he means it." Brooke adds, "Yes, January." Steffi questions whether Will and Elektra will overcome the obstacles in the manner that they have. The flashback to the Monte Carlo reunion begins. Finn declares, "If there's one thing I know for sure, it's that love will always find a way." Will shouts Elektra's praises and wishes he could give her a brighter future than the one she has with him as the show comes to a conclusion. She acknowledges, "It's difficult to consider never being free of Luna." She quickly adds, though, that her feelings for him have not altered. With him she feels secure. Additionally, Elektra says, "We have a chance and we have to take it." Bill admits that Katie has every reason to be nervous just inside his estate. Despite everything, she still believes he is a good man. He acknowledges, "I struggle at times, but God knows I try." He informs her that he changed as a guy when they first met. "Give me a chance and I'll keep every promise I ever made you," he pleads. "I must bring our family back together. Return home." Katie responds by saying that she thinks she and Bill are stronger when they are together. She has witnessed his change as well. "It still feels right between us, maybe better than ever." Despite the catastrophe engulfing them, yes, she will return home. The Spencer family has reunited. Does Luna plan her escape and pretend to have a miscarriage in order to be free? Updates and teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful hint at Luna Nozawa's, Lisa Yamada, impending jailbreak. Could she escape through the jail infirmary by pretending to have an imminent miscarriage? It's simple to pretend that a miscarriage is about to occur. All she needs to do is make herself bleed enough to mimic spotting by scratching herself in an undetectable location. Then all she needs to do is scream bloody murder, grasp her tummy, and get terrified that her baby might die. That should at least justify moving to the jail infirmary, but that's just the beginning. It's likely that the infirmary lacks tools like an ultrasound machine. In this manner, she might be sent to a regular hospital, where she could covertly put on a mask and scrubs and flee. She might be able to do the same at the infirmary. Luna has been driven nuts by the knowledge that Will Spencer and Elektra Forrester are moving in together. Or is that even more insane than she usually is? She is aware that if she doesn't destroy her competitors and prevent it from happening, she will never be able to get Will back. She can't allow Elektra to become pregnant too because she thinks it will happen, and that baby is a lifeline that will keep her and Will together forever. She went crazy when she browsed their social media and spotted the couple standing in front of a house with the caption "New Digs." She had to leave prison because she realized that creating a house with Will, her obsession, may be the end of their relationship. Luna thinks her plan to pretend that a miscarriage is about to occur and flee through the infirmary while posing as a nurse is ideal, or even better, a regular hospital. If she were admitted to a conventional hospital, she would only need to be cautious about one thing. And that's only if she ends up working at the same place as her father and paternal grandmother, where she might be identified, not to mention the medical records. Even her grandma Sheila Sharp, who used to believe everything she said, is becoming harder to trick. However, even if it means destroying Elektra in the process, Luna is adamant on not just getting away but also eliminating any possibility of Elektra settling down with Will.